That boy Zephyr is back with a new video titled Straight Outta Shibuya. And bruh, this is an hour-long video, so I'm hoping he covering all of the Shibuya like arc, bruh. And a lot happened in Shibuya. And also, bruh, like I was looking at it last night, I was like, the title of this is SOS. That's kind of fitting, ain't it? After everything that happened in Shibuya, I bet a lot of SOSs were going out. But also, I like the flip on Straight Outta Compton. I like that. I see you, Zephyr. But yeah, I don't know what to really expect. We're going to have to get into it. If y'all enjoy it, go to Zephyr. Hit him with the goodness. Link will be in the description. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting that bell. That is the goodness. Hit him with it. And if y'all enjoy my reaction, please do the same for your boy. With that being said, let's get to it. Soon to come.
And Sukuna said, let me move. Whoa, don't block. Bow.
Okay, so Sukuna versus Mahoraga.
But if you're wondering why you're seeing my face right now instead of regular GIFs, it's because for some reason Mappa keeps taking down the intro. For whatever reason. I have no idea why. Do not ask me. I don't know what it is. Hopefully with my face, I'm like so chopped. They're like, bro, just let them slide, bro. This video was really
I understand all for it, bro.
A video this long ever again, bro. This editing this was straight hell. Well, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That is literally all I had to say. Now I'm gonna end it off. DJ, play right.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
So the art starts with the craziest block party of all time. That be lit as hell. If I was in there, best believe I'm in those. But in a random act of straight terrorism, every member of the party gets cracked.
Y'all know who I'm going as if I go there, bro. I gotta put the King Yemma on, bro. You gonna see me with a horn helmet with the beard and that hair flowing, bro.
Be sucked into the subway station. Nah, it's crazy. They aired the whole trap. And once that's finished, a veil is lit around Shibuya. And the jarring visual of the veil just sitting on the horizon, tough. It reminds me of the Demon World portal from Chapter Black, which is my favorite anime arc of all time, next to only the Dark Tournament. And seeing such a great visual replicated here brings tears to my eyes. It's what I live for. Like, this whole show got...
See, I got too much recency bias. That remind me of that giant, like, globe in LA. I mean, not LA, Vegas.
So many UU references, like the idea of domains itself coming from territories. But we gonna get to all that later, because the curses are...
I gotta watch UU again, bro.
If you don't bring Gojo, we murking each human one by one. And so they had no other option than to bring him out. Yo, Gojo, you wanna come out here? So Gojo pulls up, and this nigga annoying, man. Y'all light skins think you can get away with anything. He's straight hopping on people's heads like he can't levitate. Like, dog.
But he not touching them, though.
He's just a piece of shit. But Gojo lands, and he ends up face to face with the ups. You came.
Pause.
Like, nah, this gotta be the weakest three-man in existence. Who let these niggas outside? Like, you know it's over when you see Jogo hitting that African father pose. These niggas are trash. Like, they don't really need to be hung for his crimes. You picked up a homeless nigga and two ops so weak. When Gojo fought him, he turned him into an educational lesson on how to run a fade for his...
He did pack both of them up. Choso is the only one. Big Bro Boso is the only one who ain't got packed up by this man, bruh. Because, what was it? I forgot, Nanami? She almost died, and then Jogo, he got embarrassed.
His students? You're not serious. Even Jogo was tight when he heard of the plan. He's like, nigga, is this even gonna work?
I hope so.
Okay. But Gojo over there cheesing. He knew this was free eats. He's all like, y'all can't even fight your way out of a paper bag, and you trying to push up on me. Man, I'll face all y'all niggas.
Man, a body's a body. You think I'm here for you? Nah. I'm getting my UAV tonight.
And they get
UAV
boxing. I love the dynamic this fight carries, man. Where these three have to use so many variables just to drive Gojo into a corner, just so they can have even a semblance of a chance. Especially with how they use the human bait to limit Gojo, it makes this fight so much more exhilarating.
He can't just crash out, spam anything. He gotta be precise with it.
But these niggas sadly have the collective IQ of Mike Tyson reading a coloring book. Like, look at them, so geek. They really thought they caught the slip. They was like, wake up, nigga! Stupid with Gojo weaving out the way. But their plan is to use domain application not only to protect themselves, but to neutralize Gojo's curse technique, which allows them to actually land hits on Gojo. And the play that follows really shows Gojo's elite court vision. He calls ISO on Hanami talking about some
Hey there, weed.
talking like he's speaking to the plug. I still want that gas. Yes. And he walks right into the jaw of the two ops. It don't get any realer than this. Now,
Whereas he do the most, bro. Like Rab got the Hood Olympics. He need the Mr. Do It Most award or something, bro.
they both looking at him thinking he's crazy, and they attack him at the same time. But Gojo grabs his arm and turns him into Neo. And he flips to jump on the other arm, and nah. Bro, I'm trying to watch some JJK. Why y'all recommending me Diddy?
Right.
I'm over here trying to cook some meat, and they showing me the meat master. And he has the audacity to hump his arm too. Yeah, you a freak. And he said, why you...
You gotta cut that arm off, bro. Just go ahead and chop it off right quick. Yeah, well, he already took your head once, bro. And it's pause on that, but at the same time, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Need this when you can't even throw hands. He flings Hanami across the stage with this Sonic Adventure type pose and starts abusing Jogo.
Again!
Screaming like a cartoon character. I was starting to feel bad. But Gojo over there snickering.
Why?
He's trying to...
Wait, hold on. I thought you said snickering, but I honestly did not. I thought you just messed that up. Verb. Laugh and half suppressed. Typical score for Wade. Okay, a snicker. Okay.
But Gojo hiding under his cloak sniggering. But Gojo's trying so hard not to burst into tears because he actually has a plan. Unlike the collective IQ of this room not passing a score of 60, Gojo up at 300. He nothing like you niggas. He said all that to Hanami at the beginning only to divert all attention on Jogo to throw him off. And this leaves Hanami on the wall pondering. And the funny thing about stupid niggas, the longer you give them to think, the stupider they get. It's actually hilarious. It's like knowledge works inversely. But Hanami clearly don't get the memo. This like a white girl inviting you to her room after a party. This clear as day was bait. I knew it. Sees Gojo deactivate his limitless while
Hell nah.
beating on Jogo and is like,
Oh, you lacking? Say less.
and uses her ultimate to go straight at Gojo. And clearly, this was not a play they spoke of. That's not how the game is played. And that had Jogo straight tight. He turns around and hits that, Hanami, guard the paint! Yeah!
Yup, got him.
Had me pausing this scene like I was Drewski.
That boy need the good Lord, sweet baby Jesus. That's what he need. The devil for Gaia for gunshot.
I never seen someone this happy to be on a slow nigga. And guys, I want...
I'm sorry. I ain't never seen someone this happy to beat on a slow nigga. Then I just thought about someone actually being excited, like in our world. I'm sorry.
This page of Gojo's face right here has to be one of my favorite pages in manga, period. It's literally the cover of one of my Spotify playlists. It's so visceral, especially with all the pages looking like this, and then bam. I ain't gonna lie, Geki, that's a Hall of Famer. Put it in the Louvre. And he hits that Metcalf chase down geeked, and I'm like, nah, this nigga is crazy.
Yep.
Why is his face like that? And he grabs Hanami's antennas, and this scene right here had all the shorties geeked.
This is where you're weak, right?
Nah, why did he say that so erotically? Is sexually harassing the ops the move now? Nigga said F12, that is not what we meant.
This man grabbed knockoff Hashirama by the G-spots and pretty much could have gave them face shots.
Oh, nigga, you gay!
And second off, replay that clip, DJ.
This is where you're weak, right?
I don't even know why the shorties was wet. I can do that too. This is where you're weak, right?
You didn't have to. You didn't have to.
And he gets on top of him, switches the grip, and nah. This nigga should not be teaching kids. But this move right here was crazy. Had her screaming like a Ken Carson intro. And right here's where Choso
Jesus.
tries to be useful and sprays right at Gojo. He covers him in blood, but it was just a screen for Jogo to come from behind and clock him.
Do nothing though.
Following suit. And they really out here having the aura off, but it's not even a fair match. It's like when y'all compare any type of artist to Michael Jackson.
Oh my god.
Never do that.
Swift.
It's such a lame ass suck, nigga.
Right.
Like MJ dropped all this in one album. Y'all comparing them to Shake It Off, nigga. Kill yourself. But they pushing up.
Look, I don't care who it is. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Taylor Swift, Adele, Beyonce. They still are pale in comparison to Michael, bro. And the Beehive can clock me on that. You feel me? Look, the closest thing to Michael during his time was Prince, and Prince is legendary. But Michael just something different, bro. He's an anomaly.
On Gojo, and he's just like, you know, I really don't like you. And starts pushing up on Nanami. No hands, just straight aura. Pressing her against the wall got her helpless. The situation.
I'm trying to remember what Round said. Damn it. He said, it was what, like a $10,000 bottle of like Versace over a Burberry jacket or something like that, bro. It just popped in my head.
Was so dire, Jogo had to up the pole like civilians.
Look, Gojo, I'm about to turn him to a spliff.
Do it then, nigga. And he packs Nanami into a street side mural. I know Miles Morales and Uncle Aaron go see this like.
That's what I'm talking about.
Something your broke ass know nothing about.
And Gojo really has the audacity to turn around and say, next. Like, bro, let's go home. It's over.
Gojo! Gojo! Oh my god, I'm horny. I'm horny.
Whoa,
I'm horny.
whoa.
But while all that's going on, we get to Yuji, and he's here with... Man, I know you, man. You don't play no music on her? Now I know. I got eyes.
Right.
She tough as hell. But every time I see her, I'm just like...
You a pedophile.
Like, you really want to make one of the baddest shorties in the show sleep with her brother? Like, are you serious right now? As much as I hate to endorse it, I still would.
That's just you, big bro. That's just you. Hell no.
Yuji catches wind that is
look,
top up Mahito
I don't know how-
in Shibuya.
I don't know how old Zephyr is, so little bro, whatever.
And he's down for all smoke. And I love this on timing movement. He's moving just like Gon, another Tagashi reference. I'm telling you, another glaze to the goat adds another 10 points to this arc. He runs into the train station and gets to fighting this little grasshopper. And my dog.
Wait. We got 3 that move like that. We got 3. We got Gon, we got Yuji, and then we got Zenitsu, bro. If you told Zenitsu to walk over to whoever or I forget what his name is in Demon Slayer, but the demon that he got an issue with. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he got an issue with a specific demon of the like demonic magnitude, bro. Y'all see, if you seen the last season, the end of it, you saw how he was moving, bro. Have him walk up to him. He gonna do the same walk, calm, ready for it, ready for the kill.
Dog turned around and hit that. Who the fuck are you? Here's where we get the fight that is mandatory in all shonen. It's on the contract. The fight that is simply there to show you how strong the main character is. You could call it the MGM, the mandatory glaze match. You cannot name me a single battle shonen that does not have a fight like this. It can have little to no importance to the actual plot and is only there just to glaze the main character. If you're really good at doing it, you have a fight just like Goku versus the Ginyu Force. Watching that for the first time will literally alter your brain chemistry. And sometimes you're so good at it, you don't even need a fight. All you need is a punch. Ask Lucy. It's hilarious how every single shonen has this, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a guilty pleasure.
It's needed, bro.
Written like this, the grasshopper's on the floor talking about I have 4 arms and he has 2. So why am I the only one getting hit? With this really messy page in the manga looking elite. But other than that, I really enjoyed this fight, except for the fact that I'm watching this like someone diddled here. Because Yuji puts the beats on about to finish him off, but pause! What is that? Like, bro, what's up with all this freaky ish in the studio, bro? Who made this?
Who made this burger, dog?
He freakier than Cell, bro. He's the freakiest thing with a tail since Cell.
Who made this burger, man? I know y'all hear me.
I Alright, man, I ain't even gonna finish this fight, bro. Y'all got me pissed off, man. Next, we get back to Gojo, and he's out there chasing Jogo down. And I know I just got back, but before I continue, can I complain about how similar these niggas' names are? Yuji, Yuta, Todo, Toji, Gojo, Jogo. Like, it made recording this video so annoying. Like, Geki, you're really a fraud. Dare I say the biggest fraud in Jump. You're in the same magazine with some of the coldest names ever.
Sosuke, Aizen, Madara, Uchi, Light Yagami.
Swapping niggas' consonants. Bro, you're a hack. Well, Gojo's changed.
But the crazy thing about it isn't like, based on the Japanese language art, don't the names mean like completely like different things?
Chasing him down, and he's screaming for dear life. And you really think this scene is about to be the last chapter of his life until we get this right here. Mahito arrives with his appetite of destruction. And I would just say it right now, I love this nigga as a villain.
Zephyr, I'm pausing to say I appreciate what you did there. You did a fantastic thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, your editing, the music selection, all of it immaculate at this point, bro. Jesus.
Everything about
that was a good play.
Is built for you to hate him. From his traits even down to his powers. Nothing about this nigga's redeemable. Like, there's this one scene around this section where Yuji's talking to one of the civilians, and we see his face get distorted in front of Yuji's eyes. The panel's so uncomfortable that it actually gives me goosebumps, and I love that he's able to do that. That's a great villain on your hands, man. We might have an all-timer. But they start dropping in transfigured humans from all over the place. And this might sound crazy, but I really like how demented this plan is. These are curses, and they should not be thinking in orthodox ways to get the jump on Gojo. They should be moving inhumane, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it's actually working. They got Gojo out there frozen. But even through all this stress, Jogo still finds a way to get hoed. Because Jogo tries to sneak him, and Gojo's like, give me that shit, leaving him with one hand, one eye, straight Sasuke cosplay. And this man Jogo really tried to run away smirking too, as if we ain't catch him, nigga. That was you. But Gojo's still there, locked in place, and of course, now that they got all the coverage that they need, the ops want to talk big.
I'm gonna make you agonize about this shit, Gojo. You can't up that fire, you can't. You bitch made.
I'm not bitch made, nigga. I make niggas bitches. Domain expansion. Limitless bands.
I'm about to scroll down. I just want to see something, bro. I just want to see something. Okay. I see the rap. It's not there, but I see the rap inspiration. Limitless bands.
0.2 seconds. 0.2 of a second is all he needed to get the upper hand. Using a domain expansion in that short a time to make sure everyone's brain doesn't turn out like sketch is an insane move. And this scene is cool.
It's an elite move.
With him sprinting across the room, killing every transfigured human with his bare hands. It is absolutely incredible. The only thing I gotta say is that I wish they said this line in the anime. It's one of my favorite pages in the manga. Was my TikTok.
Hold on.
Profile pic, and is the reference I use for my most popular video. But anyways, this scene ends with a body count of over 200 in 0.2 of a second. It's one of the greatest scenes in the show. Dare I say too great, because
it's an amazing speed feast
and backdoor that nigga. And that's where we get him. And here we get Ghetto, and he is a terrific villain. With a marvelous intro too, it does everything it's supposed to. It leaves you with just enough intrigue to be invested, but enough disgust for you to hate him. Predominantly this scene right here where he removes his scalp, revealing the brain. It's one of the best panels in the entire manga, up there with this sensory stare for best manga villain introductions. It really don't get better than this. I can't wait to see what this series does with his character, and surely they don't sell him right. But once Gojo gets
about that. Yo, I will say, Zephyr, like, I knew you did this anime-ish, right? I knew you did the anime-ish. I'm trying not to curse too much. But this video in particular shows how much of a manga fan you are. And I appreciate that, bro. You don't realize, like, I read manga, but I'm not gonna lie, you are outdoing me because you have favorite panels from JJK, from UU. It'd be hard for me to get those, bro. I would have to go back through and see if I had any of that. I probably got some saved on my phone from years ago, but I do appreciate that, bro.
Gets sealed, Yuji gets informed that Gojo got locked up. Feds did a sweep, and Yuji made damn sure the whole block knew. He said, 15 outside, baby, I sound like a damn dog. I wanted to be just like my...
That's a real nigga's vocals.
I wanted to be just like my sensei.
Free Gojo, cuz!
Satoru Gojo! And from this point forward, this arc is just hands, boxing.
Free Gojo to his back.
They dropped any and all story and said, come to the streets, bro!
I will beat your motherfucking ass!
And me personally, I love it. I am a simple man. Give me cool designs, cool powers, and real niggas scuffling, and I will enjoy your product. And this arc is...
I'm glad you showed Peak while saying all that, because y'all see the shirt, bro.
Pure definition of it. Now, the first draft of this video I made in July. I said, and I quote, there's a lot of great manga arcs that do this, and I feel like this is one of the best. Now, would I agree with that statement now? Not gonna lie, after rereading and rewatching this arc for this video, I actually like it a lot less. Now, I know some of y'all don't really care because a lot of y'all can't read. But the manga version of this arc, I think, is extremely bare bones. Like, I can't tell you the amount of fights in the manga that would start and end faster than Rocky and Sairiyana. And every fight I was reading just left me like, that's it? That's Shibuya? That was like 30 pages of talking. And it brought me to a conclusion I don't think a lot of y'all gonna like to hear. JJK is carried by animation.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let me explain.
See, they said the same thing about Fire Force. They said the same thing about Demon Slayer. I want to hear this one. Hey, I ain't say it, all right? I ain't say it. But everything I named, I enjoy.
Now, I hate the term carried by animation because, like, every term you give to an anime fan, they gonna abuse it. Like, if I hear break the internet one more time, I'm Sonic booming to the chest. But my main problem with this statement is that it's extremely vague. Like, what is the difference between a good adaptation and it being carried by the anime? Because if I go with what the internet says, nigga, JJK is 100% carried by animation. Like, if I took the 3 most popular fights in the anime version of this arc, 2 of them in the manga are some straight basura. Megumi versus Toji, despite being a whole episode of elite hands in the anime, is a singular chapter, and it does nothing of note. The art, whack. The paneling, whack. Half of the chapter is yapping, whack. And it's the same with Sukuna versus Mahoraga, man. That fight is 2 chapters long, and it does nothing special. These fights are only good because of the anime. And I'd go as far to say most of the fights are carried by animation if we go as far back as season 1. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, it's the manga, bro. Of course it's gonna be worse. Flag on play. That's a flagrant foul. False information.
Wait, you gonna pull out an example?
Because damn near every shonen great, the manga fight is at least comp. You can make the argument that Goku versus Frieza is literally better in the manga. I feel like 90% of Naruto fights are interchangeable within the anime and the manga. And One Punch Man's manga is just better. And even with how godly...
I resonate with everything you said. I was thinking of One Punch Man. I was like, One Punch Man fights be going crazy in the manga. And y'all know, y'all see the shirt, bro. You already know I know about Naruto's manga. And then the Dragon Ball, I don't have it anymore. I used to have the manga from the Frieza saga, like the end of the Frieza saga. So Frieza versus Goku all the way till right when Cell showed up. I had those manga years ago, bro. I've read them things back like page to page, bro.
Season 1 was animated. The manga is still gonna force a game 7. So no, I'm not taking that as an excuse. So if you want to say JJK is carried by animation, feel free. I brought this up as something of a discussion. I wouldn't say it is, but I want to know y'all's thoughts. I only reserve the term carried by animation for things that are written badly but animated so well people forget it was written poorly. ace. But anywho, so it's revealed that they cannot save Gojo unless they take down the barrier. And they gotta break these 3 nails in order to do so. And these 3 nails are being guarded by Wario's slow cousin, Japanese Aunt Jemima, and...
Look at the top of his head.
Now this gotta be the sorriest 3-man squad next to these niggas. Now even though their old ass should now be outside, they're here for a reason. They're trying to get...
So do you take back what you said about Choso, Jogo, and Hanami? That was a 3-man squad that was pretty sorry, but this is worse.
Revenge on Gojo. And that's because this man Gojo is so him. This nigga changed the difficulty level of the server just by spawning. And I can't even blame him. Imagine being in the same Fortnite lobby as Prime Daquan. I'd feel the same way if it was grown Gojo. Nigga, this a toddler! You got ran out your hood by a nigga that can't even digest? Like,
right.
Nigga, you deserve it. Like, imagine getting ran out your hood by Lil R2, bro. Y'all are not serious. But anyways, they over there hiding on top of a skyscraper talking about some, yo, they can't find us, right? Nah, we too high up.
What did you say, nigga?
They rise with
too high up.
Pull up, and Yuji hits the old nigga with the Spider-Man, beaming him to the floor. And that leads into the fight with Yuji and Megumi against Jiro. And tally up the jump encounter. It's not going down anytime soon.
It's jump jutsu Kaisen.
You think they're 5 little Kaisenets on a bed. But this fight is crazy. I love the creativity of this entire match. Jiro's ability is one of the most creative I've seen in anime. But if there was one complaint that I had for this fight, I wish there was more of a challenge trying to find out how his ability worked. Because I like how Megumi tries to figure it out, but he pins it down way too fast. Geki really gave a here nigga damn solution. Like, nigga, could you try? And he had the audacity to try to be cold too, thinking he's a Cape Crusader, dog. And you corny! But other than that, this is an incredible fight. I know people call Yuji Mr. Left Right, real niggas know it's Yusuke, but Yuji really got a top 3 anime fighting style. He's started at parkour and pistol whipping V's at folk. How can I complain about this? This peak. But overall, this is a great little
like he don't get me wrong, he has some martial arts, but he's such a brawler, bruh. Yuji don't have no, like, if I'm gonna be real with you, Yuji is Lee with chakra. Being real, he would be Rock Lee with chakra. He ain't got no shit. He don't need shadow clones. Fire style what? Waters, no, none of that. He gonna charge them things up, open up about 3 gates, and he gonna put his paws on you. That is all Yuji, bro. And you know what? Never throw him. If you threw him into Naruto's like power system, he would be Lee, right? But he would not be the Lee that we get in Naruto. He would be up there fighting alongside Naruto and Sasuke against whoever. Otsutsuki, Madara, it don't matter. He's gonna be up there based on how he develops, bro.
Mid-arc fight. But next up, we got this nigga up against the Shiesty.
The Shiesty sorcerer.
If this don't confirm you that the sorcerers are just some hood niggas, I don't know what to tell you. You're stupid. Now my nigga gets the beating on this guy right here. And the main reason the Shiesty warriors even winning this battle is because you see all these attacks he's throwing out? These are for the grandma. Yes. YNs are dunking on they moms now. Who let this nigga on the streets? And Shiesty warriors.
It's all Shiesty. What you think?
The only reason why he's taking all these hits.
Yeah,
YN.
why?
I don't know who to root for anymore. The Diddy disciple or the Crash dummy. It's looking real scary. But she sees her son getting whooped and she's talking about some, son, take your perk. Man, I know, grandma. But little did that nigga know, the plug done laced him. Oh my God, nigga, this perk. And here we get the return of Toji.
That nigga Toji.
And this old lady really had me crying. She moving just like Megumi. You brought out Toji for this nigga? And I'm crying. This is the first shonen anime of all time where no one in the cast wants a clean fade. You got Ichigo in Bleach letting you go so we can fight you at your best. Goku on in the fade no matter who you are for real. If you pull up on any cast member in JJK with the intention to smoke, you're getting a nuke dropped on you. Like you really had Megumi about to drop a worldwide calamity curse just to fight a horny nigga with CTE. Like they really taking the meaning out the word jumping. They really ganging up on seafood. Nigga. But we get back to it and Toji does the Shiesty nigga so bad. He's like, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. But who you know I'm really Shiesty. Removing the ski and goes, what did the 5 fingers say to the beating this nigga into oblivion, hitting the
But see, Zephyr, come on now. You know who did it first. Y'all know who did it first. That blue-haired motherfucker did it first, bro. Grim Jow. He did that first to Ichigo.
face so much he turned into handsome Squidward. And he booms the old woman too. He's like, hey, you a sorcerer too, right? Yes. 12, nigga.
Age ain't nothing but a number when it comes to a fight. But that nigga Toji.
While those fights end, Yuji carries on while Megumi stays behind to take care of Ino. We get a glimpse of Nanami approaching the scene. We get a small little clip of Mei and oh my god. Physicists would have to defy all laws of thermodynamics as we know it to remove my tongue from her booty.
I knew you was going there. I knew it, bro. I knew it. You got it, big dog.
Alright, bro, my fault.
This is a sick Negro.
And here we get Nobara against this nigga. Now, Nobara is such a sad case, man. Because up to this point, I mess with her heavy. You mention Nobara, I'm like, that's my guy! That's my guy! We really locked in for real. I really like what the series did to her character, and there isn't many female shonen characters I'd put over her, unless they're from, like, One Piece. And by the time season 1 ended, if you ask me, she was a projected Hall of Famer. But sadly, she turned out just like Ben Simmons. And I want you to listen to me when I say this. You are trash. Like, I really thought she was gonna change.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Just read the manga, y'all, because I don't want to spoil. This has been shown before. If you've been on my channel for a while, then you know. But I ain't gonna spoil it, bro. I ain't gonna spoil it. Just know that, like, Zephyr, we gotta come back to this point, okay? We gotta come back to this point, my boy. We gotta come back to it.
Until I realize this is essentially her last arc. In the only 2 fights that she has. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's actually sickening. Everyone in the main 4 gets a win, a cold moment, or at the bare minimum, a cool fight. And Nobara gets nothing but a first date with the pavement in her only 2 fights. If a loser like Megumi could have 3 whole fights, Nobara should too. Like, come on, bro, that's just not fair. And my goat, my queen, my sunshine is losing to a Twitch streamer of all things. Hey, 50 gifted for every woman I kick. Yeah, that man Haruta was moving grimy. Took out Nobara in 1 hit, got it looking like a Mortal Kombat fatality, and started torturing this sweetheart right here. He was like, yo, chat, W or L God. Like, nah, brother, youth is cooked. This man moving like Trump becomes prime LeBron the moment his opponent's a woman. And just to prove my point, watch how this next nigga does him.
It's always the ones with ponytails, bro. Him, Shikamaru. Yeah, your daddy just showed up.
Nanami, written in all caps, pulls up. And the way he does this nigga is straight grimy. He walks up on Haruta talking about some, where are your partners? This nigga asking me like I'm gonna snitch, chat. Get the f out of here, And this man took both hits like nothing happened. It proceeds to say, why you touching me instead of answering the question? You read Braille, nigga? Fine, read what my fist says. Now, did you read that, nigga? In this frame right here, had every shorty geeked. And I can't lie to yo, I can see why. That man's physique looking marvelous. And he throws Haruta across Japan
like,
faster than the...
Wait, hold on. Nah, because I want to talk about it. This, for one, we done seen Nanami like 100 times before this point. He ain't never looked like this. Like, look at Buddy traps, bro. And he don't got the traps where you look like you're you know how bodybuilders be looking like smaller men in suits of like buff men? He ain't got that going on. His look, you know, pretty kind of, it's defined, but it's not oversized, bro. This is pure aggression. He took PEDs of just aggression. I don't know how that works. They can drug test him. They won't find it, but that's what it is, bro. He got the Dragon Ball power up. You know how in every like arc, when Goku got to get stronger or something, for some reason, they muscles get bigger. Like that's just how the human body works.
Zeke,
For the Saiyan body, I guess.
And he throws Haruta across Japan faster than the commuter rail. And then we get back to Yuji. Wait, hold on. Is that twin Umaki?
Yup.
Yeah, I ain't see you there, not gonna lie, bro. What they got going on over here?
Hold on, got that old cool outside.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go catch some smoke, bro. You trying to pull up? Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it, bro. Yuji begins his chase down to the subway station, and this fight right here starts on sight. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, nigga!
You cooking, Zephyr. You cooking. I said it before, bro. His music choice is beautiful.
My nigga saw a sorcerer and he said it's on sight. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I love to see. And this is one of the best fights in the arc. The animators were straight up flexing. The colors were looking elite. The animation, glorious. They even switched the first person so you could get all in on the action. Like, buddy, yes, sir. That's what I'm talking
Immersion.
about. I know they was loving the first person business, but I'm not gonna lie, gang. Back up. You invaded my personal space. But this fight is extraordinary. I love how their mixture of fighting styles bleeds within the fight. With Choso being a ranged fighter trying to keep distance, while Yuji closes the gap trying to keep it in the streets. And I love how it shows itself in the fight, specifically right here. Yuji jumps in the air as bait, and like a IG bot DMing a horny nigga, Choso fell for the bait, thought it was free eats. Stupid! He hits another right into a mean right. But right before his right lands, Yuji begins his inner monologue. And I'm here to tell you right now, if an anime character is explaining their plan before they execute it, nigga, that plan is not happening. It's like a sick joke. They'll spend 10 minutes explaining the plan only for it to go wrong the direct next scene. Animes are the greatest to ever do it when it comes to wasting your time. But that's exactly what happens right here, because Choso hits him with a snipe in his back, and Choso immediately goes to stab the Tims. And I'm not gonna lie, my boy, right there, he did you a favor. Please throw them Under Armour Tims away. Yuji gets launched away, and that's when Mechamaru pulls up like he's Steve Kerr. He's trying to coach Yuji to a championship. He's down 3-0. And to do this, they hide in the bathroom, and Mechamaru starts talking mad hot. And I don't know why Mechamaru, Mr. Cyborg, is out here talking like the introduction to this arc wasn't him getting backed. Like, I mean, I guess. Choso chases him in the bathroom only for the sprinklers to come raining down, and that disables his blood-bending powers. Now, this is because of a little thing called osmosis, but I'm not gonna explain this, bro. Who y'all niggas think I am, Bill Nye?
Water dilution.
And this is where they really get to the boxing. And this is where everybody be gassing up this fight. And this is where, despite my rant earlier, I gotta give respects to the manga. Fighting in the bathroom with the water as a backdrop is so dope. And the bathroom is such a genius place to have a fight too, because it's instantly relatable, and it makes the crazy parkour-ish Yuji does that much more enticing. But we get back to it with Yuji kicking butt.
Like, hey, yo, for real. Anybody who watching this, how many times have you, we call it going 15, some people call it going 30, everybody got names for it, but look, middle school, early high school, you gotta, look, you and your friends might be talking real crazy for a second. Hey, bro, let's go 15 then. Let's go 15. Y'all go in the bathroom 15 seconds. Y'all got to run hands, bro. That may be 30 seconds for some people. Or y'all can go multiple rounds. It don't matter. But that, yeah, it's relatable on that, bro.
Brody through 50 whole stalls. Yuji runs in and they hit a clash, and Choso sprays that nigga in the face. And this is where Yuji moves a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie, he hit the JP. You ever hit a mediator knee? And the fight ends with Choso pummeling this nigga to the wall. This is definitely my favorite fight in the arc, and I love how this ends. Choso randomly getting the memory that Yuji's his brother and letting him go. It's a fantastic ending.
Ain't no way, blood.
Lie, nigga, that's trash.
Ain't no way, blood. Ain't no way they crip my blood.
Choso randomly getting the memory that Yuji's his brother just feels so contrived. And I get that that's his ability. He felt that for all of his brothers dying. But that does not change the fact that this feels like such a cop-out, bruh. Like, I don't know how to put it into words. It's just such an unsatisfying ending. Instead of it feeling like a clever twist that you would be able to find out before it's actually revealed, it just feels like this nigga wanted to save Yuji for plot. Like, I don't feel satisfied when I read this, nigga. I feel angry. Like, imagine if you're watching Star Wars and right before Darth Vader kills Luke, he's just like,
Leave me alone! Akira!
and then lets him go. Nigga, that'd be trash! And that's exactly how I feel at this. I don't feel satisfied when I read this ending, nigga. I feel like I got robbed. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Y'all can let me know in the comments if I'm missing the point of this ending, but I ain't mess with it at all, gang. All right,
yeah, it didn't make much sense.
So, anyways, we get back to P-Dip. QP. And they out here jumping this lobster. It's a pretty cool fight. It doesn't do anything crazy or anything of note, I'll be completely honest. Especially with the attempt to make Megumi look useful. But if anything, it just makes him look slow. Because he comes from outside the domain, enters the domain, and his main plan inside the domain is to break the domain. And if you read JJK for more than 4 effing seconds, you would know domains are easier to break from the outside.
Yep.
This nigga with all 3 of his brain cells decides to take the harder route. Like, I don't know if he was trying to be Superman.
But look, what did you expect? Like, after this, it explains so much going forward with JJK if you really think about it, bro. Everything that happens, like, after this point, especially with Megumi, he was not going to be useful regardless, bro. And it showed that he was not going to be useful. He was more useful to the ops. And I'm not trying to spoil much. He was more useful to the ops than he could have been if in any other situation.
For Maki or something, but this made you look so effing stupid. But for a final compliment, Dagon's domain looks really cool. Megumi finally breaks a hole in the domain, and just when they're about to escape, I saw the box of the narrator glazing. I was like, yup, we about to get a banger. And he was out there spitting, they were all about to bear witness to the flesh of the one who is free.
Such an amazing pull-up, bro.
So Toji pulls up without warning in the coldest way possible. And these anime narrators.
Did you write the script and then look up some lines? Like, I would love to see your process when making this video, Zephyr. Cause I don't know how, bro.
Be given the most Hall of Fame type of glaze, and normally I'd be frying them, but they are so tough I have to let it slide. The speech he gave right here, the moment he appears talking about something to the one who left it all behind, and his overwhelming intensity, like that's what you call motherfucking bars, nigga. Like, I would say you D-writing, but shit, nigga, I'm bouncing too. This scene ain't
Pause. Whoa. You're doing a little too much, got too much dip on your chip.
In my top 10 of the entire series.
Too many cheeks on his stick.
Had no reason to glaze like that. And he was out there moving crazy. He straight sons Maki, ripping the weapon from her hand. She got out-auraed and immediately goes to run the fade. As the manga says, he had become a puppet of carnage. He just looking for the strongest nigga to fade. He think he that one nigga. And he straight works him. Look at this nigga. He up here throwing this nigga across the ocean like he's in Surf's Up. Straight eating all the attacks he throws at him and... What the fuck? Again, who was in the studio? Got him dangling his tongue like this. Nigga, you're 40. And with every...
He knew the hoes was gonna love that one, bruh.
Everything in his arsenal, bro is getting mollywopped. Toji really hit him with the pip the J's, nigga. Even the side niggas were getting concerned. And while they escaping, they just look up in the air and see Toji hit that. Now it's over. And combos that nigga into oblivion.
I knew you were gonna show JoJo's, bro.
On the floor and Toji standing in front of them. Perfect. And after witnessing all that, they all out there speechless. And this man Toji starts menacing,
that nigga Toji,
walking towards them. The anime playing no music whatsoever. They want you to hear them crusted ass J's, leaving blood on the floor with every step. And this right here had me at the edge of my seat, especially with the manga going, fighting solely on instinct. He bares his fangs at the strongest around. I was like, nah, who's it gonna be? This the greatest ISO of all time. But as if it was a sick joke, as if Gegi was writing this page cackling, this nigga chooses Megumi to run
I think Gege was sniggering in that one.
the ISO with. Like, nigga, I almost left. You want me to say that again? Megumi for the ISO. Man, that boy getting crossed. And this fight is cool, kind of disappointing, but it's cool. And this is where I could talk about my Megumi complaints. And for me, I'm not gonna lie, it's just because he's boring. When he's bouncing off of other characters like Yuji, Nobara, or even Gojo, he is so entertaining. His straight man act is perfect. But all the three characters I just mentioned, even though they're by themselves and not in their usual bubbly personalities, they are still insanely captivating in their own right. This nigga has two emotions, and we see this one once. Like, if I was to put this to words, he's just a sauceless Karama. And when I rewatched this fight for this video, it really just confirmed my thoughts. This was just a perfect opportunity to add some more to Megumi's character, like just giving me a little something. But you know what we get? Zilch, nada, nothing. Like, if I was in my regular commentary mode, nigga, this fight's a 10. Look at how he manhandles this nigga. He's like, make, get your whole ass.
He didn't even look at him for those either, but that's the sad thing. Like, I don't know if he could feel the vibrations off of your first hit and he knew what your second was gonna be, or if he just knew you was that predictable. He is that nigga Toji, but he shouldn't be able to do that to you.
This man killing the gang of rabbits with pebbles from the air. And the animation of this fight is just impeccable. If I was in that commentary mode, these complaints wouldn't even come up. And it's like, bro, he's fighting his father and all we get is hands, no character, no interaction, nothing.
Look, that is the ass whooping that Megumi deserved every time he talked back to somebody, bro. You know, Toji wasn't there to whoop him. His mom kind of, you know, I forgot what happened to his mom. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and do research. He ain't nobody been there to whoop him. So it's all catching up at once, bro.
I went to Gegi, I said, y'all got character development? He said, nah, we got aura, nigga. In the moment Toji finds out that Megumi's his son and this fight could actually get interesting, this nigga kills himself. Like, is this nigga serious? Like, I've never seen such a narrative castration. The moment it's about to get interesting, he just dies. Just like the Choso ending, I feel like this is an insane writing choice. How did this slide?
I think it's amazing.
For the most thematic-ish of all time, but it's like nothing. Like, even Vegeta, when he learned about the fate of his parents on Namek, nigga didn't even care, and he still kills him. But I would rather have the prospect of me getting a panel like this showing that he doesn't care than me not even getting the interaction, because even this small of a panel adds a great layer to Vegeta's character, and we could have got something like that here, but we get nothing. I don't know.
I think that nothing speaks more volumes though, bro, because he, at the same time, it was probably, I don't care enough. But at him killing himself was the best move he could have made. Because realistically, with that curse technique, because it pretty much uses curse energy until like the user's body is out of curse energy. Like, they get to use all their techniques and stuff. But once old boy with the mohawk is out of curse energy, it goes away. But with Toji, ain't no curse energy being used. So really, bro is at 100% cursed energy, and he just gonna have to fight as long as his body can hold it. And as y'all can see, his body was really under no strain. And so Toji figured the best way. He didn't even, I don't know if he knew the technique truly. That was a smart play by him, because otherwise he would have just been, I guess, maybe part of the crew. But at the same time, we don't know.
Again, y'all could comment if I'm missing the point, but I've seen no one complain about this, but it was so glaring when I rewatched this arc for this video. But narrative aside, nigga, this fight still bang. They was in them straight trenches. And the end of this fight leads into the best fight in this arc. And in order to get there, we gonna have to switch gears to another character. And we return to these three, and they end up encountering Jogo. And in a scene that shocked the world, Jogo really squad wipes all these niggas, beaming Nanami in their chest, and before Maki could even react, gun to the back of your head, name a year Joe and B went to the finals. Trick question. And the old nigga really tries to...
Hey, yo, I got a question for y'all. Are we tired of Joel Embiid? Like really tired. Like, you know, because don't get me wrong, we got Curry's and LeBron's, right? That's on like the positive side. And then we got like Ben Simmons. And over the years, bro, like years ago, he was definitely pushing towards Curry and LeBron. But I feel like he is now falling down to Ben Simmons level, bro. Like I saw Maxey was, you know, pretty much had kind of pressed him on it about him not showing up on time and stuff. And then, you know, he don't play back-to-back games. He don't play I forget if it's a home or away game. He got so many stipulations, but you ain't got no rings. Like if LeBron said, I'm not playing back-to-back games, you know what? He's 40. He's gotten 4 rings. He's got all these accolades. He's doing what's best for his career. And he has the right to do so. Curry, if he said, I'm not playing back-to-back games, Curry, they going to need you out there. Same with Bron, but you've done enough that you don't have to. Joel, where your ring at? Right? You can't, just like, look, I'm going to say it like this. In certain situations, I'm gonna try to keep it level. You can't expect wife activity, wife duties, or husband duties, or husband things from somebody if you ain't got the ring. It's the same for Embiid, bro. You ain't got the ring, you can't be demanding stuff.
To hit the jet, but nah, beamed with no effort. It seems like this where you forget that he's actually a formidable threat. It reminds me of Yamcha. Other readers think the character is not like that. Whole time he is, his matchups are just extremely unfair. Besides literally the Cybermen, every fight he's been in is against the strongest nigga in the arc. And in some of them, he actually does pretty well. But nah, man, Yamcha's a useless Z fighter. As if Chaozu is not there.
I got a video coming with that. Also, I saw somebody say, and this ain't really Yamcha, but this is Krillin. I saw somebody say, like, it was like you get offered like $500 million, but you have to fight one anime character in real life and you gotta beat him to do it. And motherfuckers said Krillin. If I gotta fight anybody, it's Shao Tucker. That is the only correct answer, right? But you said Krillin? I'm a Naruto fan, and I know Krillin he's soloing Naruto. And that's not a debate. All right? Krillin can solo Naruto. The Kamehameha wave could wipe Naruto. Let's be real. Krillin might be short. He might be bald, but he is still one of the, if not the strongest human in Dragon Ball. And you saying you gotta fight? Bro, I wouldn't want to fight Krillin. I'd take Prime Tyson before I take Krillin any day of the week. I got at least a better chance, bro. It might be 0.01% more, but still.
Not a Dragon Ball video. This is not a Dragon Ball video. Let me chill out. But Jogo's about to finish him off, and then he feels the straight. Duh. Now, I don't know whether to call this Sukuna's aura or unbounded glaze. Nigga, this is insane. I don't even think Ebony Maw was that bad. You fought this nigga from across this city. Like, nigga, you're a freak. And then we got these two girls here fingering Yuji. And Jogo says, stop! You're gonna finger my king without me? Like, nah, bro. Why am I even calling you, bro? He's 15!
Yeah!
When all that's over, Jogo looks over and all he sees is,
back up, nigga.
Run, bitch!
Got me back outside with these dirty ass Uggs on. That little nigga needs some trip.
He stained the phones!
How could he stain them and still have this finesse? I don't like when niggas my height. Get down. You really pulled up on me with a sky top? Man, you is a bitch. Speaking of bitches, what that mouth do?
Sir, we're 16.
Oh, my fault. Raise your heads.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What kind of mind ass comes to a function in Shibuya? Did you not see the flyer? Grow hoes only.
I get it, you canceled the bit.
Canceling what now?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You just flipped our whole two-man. She busy, little bro. My fault, I had too much fun. But as we can clearly see,
hey, you was in it though.
Sukuna just went on a rampage. And he looks at Jogo like, hey, you next. And Jogo tries his best to bargain for his life. And Sukuna says, I normally don't do this. But for you, my friend, hit him with the classic Arab line. If you hear that, you're getting a once-in-a-lifetime deal. And Sukuna says, if you can land one hit on me, I will do whatever you want. But while you do that, I'll kill everybody in Shibuya. And that nigga Jogo said, bet, not knowing he just signed the death warrant. Because I went to go get a drink of water, I came back, and he got this nigga looking like he's, buddy, the fight just started. He tries to boom Sukuna.
But look, you say signing the death warrant. Bro, look, what other choice did he have? Like, also, I'm glad that you realized Jogo played against the best of the best, bro. He fought against the best of the best in this. Sukuna and Gojo. The only other person that he could have fought against that probably would have did him this dirty was maybe Toji, right? He didn't have much chance, much choice, many options to really show off his stuff, bro. So when he finally does fight somebody normal, it shows, like, yeah, I'm trying to give a good analogy, bro. I'm gonna figure it out.
But peep the impact frame. Niggas veneer so strong it's showing through the impact frame. What in the f is going on? And while he was charging that blast, Sukuna broke his arms mid-impact and throws a
turn his arms into baloney.
I gotta respect Jogo. He's getting up with his head dented, still trying to box. And this fight, whether in the anime or in the manga, is incredible. Seeing Jogo pull out all the stops just to get on this nigga, and Sukuna beating him down with straight ease. I'm talking
styling on him.
Talking about something. Ain't got a Sukuna. Ain't got a Sukuna. Ain't got a Sukuna. Beaming him down an entire skyscraper. Talking about something. You know, under this gorgeous moonlight, I can see how disgusting you are. Did that boy just like Soldier.
I can see that you been whacked.
And then whenever Jogo would try to put his hands on him, Sukuna would say, these?
You ain't gonna get these back.
Breaking his hands every time. You get it smoked. I love whenever Sukuna pulls up because it always completely flips the direction of the story. And this fight is a great example of it. He pulls up and gives everybody a bad time. Like this one part here where Jogo unleashes an entire meteor. And when civilians try to leave the scene, Sukuna's like, English or Spanish? I mean, I speak English, but...
With the meet the grass?
You're gay.
You got something in your nose.
Nah, I'm playing. I ain't homophobic. It's one of the most tense scenes in the entire arc. I love it. But Sukuna says enough of all that, and we gonna go hit for hit, 5 for 5, and well... And when they let it off, I'm crying. Why is the next scene this nigga dead? I don't know why JJK loves to do this. I'm not gonna spoil any character. You know I can't say that. When Gojo dies, they do the same thing.
Hey, I'm glad you blatant with it, bro.
He doesn't like showing the niggas dying. We just go straight to the afterlife post-game talk. I don't like it in Gojo's context, but here it's actually more disrespectful than showing how he died. But anyways, we get my favorite moment in the entire series, where Sukuna looks at Jogo and is like, you fought well, my nigga. You really had that fire on you. Stand proud. You strong. Did this nigga just glaze me? Yes, young nigga. I did. And after that, for whatever reason, Yurimi pulls up and Sukuna's like,
Darnell, that's you. boy, look at you, boy, looking like 1968.
Megumi's walking out of the fight with his father looking destroyed. And sadly, he runs right into Haruta. Hey, yo, chat, I'm about to do this nigga real grimy, bro. Plugs don't touch. And Megumi gets back up like, the way this next nigga's about to do you, you should have been streaming on Kick. And despite this nigga Megumi trying to summon Mahoraga on a jobless, horny high schooler, a tree, and a psychopath, him using this ish Akai-Sanet is the only time he was ever justified. Haruta sees Mahoraga pulling up and look at him, feeding to materialize. And Megumi sees the fear in his eyes and he's like,
you scared? You should have stayed the fuck home.
We outside!
Don't worry, it's gonna be okay, right, chat? Oh, nah, bruh. And Haruta...
Okay, who is that you, Zephyr, doing those voices, bruh? Like, cause you killing it with these,
over there,
bruh.
fearing for his life. And just when Mahoraga's about to take it, Sukuna pulls up to save his sorry ass. And although this fight really ain't moved me in the manga, I think we could all agree in the anime this is by far the best fight. In this fight, I really couldn't put to words how incredible this is, bro. They had the MAPPA animators working triple overtime just to get this out. And it really—
No. You might say this next, but it's a testament to show that we got my Sukuna versus Mahoraga on the weekly releases. And then they had pretty much a director's cut for the Blu-ray that showed the full fight, and it's so much more added to it. This fight also is going to, it's like, I feel like it's a sample, it's a taste, right, of what we're gonna get when they finally do Gojo versus Sukuna, bro. And for anybody who didn't know they fought, you ain't been on the internet. That's your ass, all right? That's not everybody else. We knew it was gonna happen. Why would they bring the two big, like, most powerful sorcerers in the show and you wouldn't put them against them, bro? Each other. Why? That's pretty much Naruto and Sasuke getting Sage of Six Paths abilities, and then it's just over. They beat Kaguya and Madara, whoever. They beat them, and then they just like, okay, everything's cool. No, we want to see them fight at this new level.
Really got to the point where the animators were just shooting everything on the court. I'ma just commentate some of my favorite segments, like this one right here where Mahoraga rushes right at Sukuna, and Sukuna hits him with the JRPG ultimate, splitting every limb off this nigga. But you know Mahoraga, once he gets hit with it once, he's like, I understand it now. Moving like Lethal Shooter and uses all of his disembodied limbs to come at this nigga. What's the right? Cut, weave. Meanwhile, the arm flies off and then grabs Sukuna's right. Nigga said, get off me. Pop, pop, weave. Got him standing off like it's a pay-per-view. Then he jumps off to destroy the ceiling. Sukuna lands behind him only for Mahoraga to hit him with the Falcon knee, flying across the stage. Mahoraga loses half of his body and said, eat that, and said, enough.
Kept coming, bro.
Flying across the arena, getting the rest of his body to stomp on him. Sukuna spin moving out, hitting that. Blowing the top off the entire area. Got Mahoraga so confused he started hitting the air. Get that guy on the map. And then Sukuna just—
wait. But look, I've said it before. Sukuna taught Mahoraga how to throw feints. He taught him how to lie. This is a divine being that Sukuna, a curse pretty much, taught how to do something, bro.
Starts dancing on him. Watch this slice. Weave. Move around this nigga and slices again. And then we got Mahoraga hitting a clean crit. And Sukuna said, let me move. Whoa. Don't block, nigga. Bow. Like, nah, nigga.
Love to put his feet in somebody's face.
This part, give this nigga a raise immediately. And this fight is literally 20 straight minutes of some of the best animation you'll ever see. You got Sukuna hitting him with so many body shots you think he's 50 Cent, only for him to get up like...
I hate that they do this, bro.
Standing ovation for this fight.
I hate that they darken stuff, bro. I don't know why, like... it pisses me off every time, bro. I understand who it's for, but like, can you release the full edition too? Like, I don't want that, bro.
It's one of the best ever made. But let's wrap this up, shall we? We got Sukuna throwing up his gang signs, hitting Malevolent Shrine. Hold on, bars.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
And let's just say they push Shibuya up in flames. Look at all this fire. Look at the destruction. All while Sukuna's laughing at the top of his lungs. It's horrible. And he kills off Mahoraga
and magnificent
while wiping out the entire city. And this nigga being the elite D-head that he is. Once he has racked up the kill count to probably over 9,000, gives control back to Yuji, causing him to have a mental breakdown. Like, nigga, you an elite piece of shit. What is wrong with you? And not even the show taking Yuji seriously, because while he's breaking down, they decide to play the ending theme during his moment. Niggas always say men's mental health matters until they have to actually help a man. Anyways.
Also, International Men's Day was yesterday when this dropped. Ain't that ironic?
He somehow survived against Jogo, and he's having his last stand against these horde of cursors.
Hey, jumping
it's so
me!
sad, but fire at the same time. Although I think horde fights are a seriously underrated art form, last stand fights I think are just as cold, and they put both of them into one. Incredible. It's like watching a Warriors game, and I'm not talking Curry, I'm talking this. And while crossing them up, he's over there thinking of a better life, only to get stopped by Mahito. And Yuji pulls up, only to see. This is such a great catalyst for the ensuing fight.
Yep.
Yuji already hates Mahito enough. It's a great send-off to Nanami, a seamless spark of motivation for Yuji, and another reason to hate on that bitch ass nigga. He really up there with one of the greats like Prime Gabby in AOT, Danzo from Naruto. You're talented if you could write a great villain, but you're a different breed if you could write a hateable character. Especially with this scene right here.
What the hell are you? Mahito! You don't have to shout! I can hear you fine! Yuji Itadori!
Nah, I hate this nigga so much.
Yeah.
And Yuji is...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love that, bro. That was the definition of I'm matching your energy, bro. Because, I don't know, bro. Like, until the end of this arc, Mahito was he was a Hall of Fame prospect, bro. Like, I would have put him up there, bro. So when we get into arguments about who the best, like, villains, you know, Madara get shown, Aizen get shown, be like, hey, Mahito, bro, this man was a genuine menace. But Mahito, Muzan, and All for One, all went out the same way. Technically, I ain't gonna spoil that either.
Pissed, he runs right after Mahito. He puts up a wall, and right when Yuji's about to break it down, it says, I love how his despicably evil traits just beam through every action he does, even in the fights. Yuji obviously hesitates and he backs away, only to get pursued by this giant worm. And Yuji really presses his mouth with his bare hands, dog. Look at his teeth. Got my man's looking like he British. And Mahito really hits him with the Diddy deception. He comes out of this nigga's throat like peekaboo nigga and sucks him. Have my dog rolling like a bowling ball. But this, like I stated, is a fantastic fight. Great animation. Yeah. Mahito and Yuji bounce off each other beautifully, and Mahito being so proactively evil just makes this fight so entertaining. Like him stabbing a puppet Junpei in Yuji's face is all the way diabolical. Like, I promise you, let a nigga do that to me, he's gonna wish he sees hell. And this fight is also just mad creative, adding so much more than what was in the manga. But there's this one.
I just realized what that scene was. If I can't hit you with the hammer, I'm gonna hit the hammer with you.
Section where they do this close quarters hallway combat, and this is really Yuji's domain. You a little boy. Mahito can't hang.
Nope.
Got him looking like King Crimson. If you know, you know. Having Yuji kicking the wall so you could have more space and dodging spikes while handling Mahito. This whole section was looking like a Mario Galaxy level, twin. I was tweaking. We got a section where Mahito's hitting Mega Man blasters all on Yuji, and even a fantastic scuffle in the elevator. Even though Mahito tries to diddy him.
Who made this burger, dog?
This gotta be a top 2 fight in the entire
the
arc.
combat every time.
Everything that happened, we be here all day. But while Yuji and Mahito are boxing, Nobara's also fighting a Mahito clone. It's a great little scuffle as well, and it shows why Nobara is also the perfect antithesis to Mahito when it comes to fighting. So when we get to Yuji and Mahito,
really tell a lot of people.
Human's body as literal Kool-Aid as a screen so he could backdoor Yuji. Like, dog, what type of Draymond Green ass screen is this? And I was watching him charge in like, no.
Stop.
No! If he got this off, I'm making sure Genji's throat got more holes than 50 Cent. But because of Nobara's Renaissance technique, I'm not going to explain this shit put on the screen. It leaves both Mahito stunned, and Yuji gets to work.
Oh, yeah, he did say some of the audio is muted. Oh, it's all the way muted. Bro. There we go.
That's Mr. Left Right, nigga! He's getting peace so bad, he decides to turn it to little niggas! Like, nigga, huh? This nigga damn near as cracked as Majin Buu. What ability does he not have? But the two Mahitos leave Yuji and Nobara into a trap. And the thing that's crazy,
gun to your head, lightning round.
He knew Yuji, but he was like, man, the way this bitch speak, I know they have to know each other. I'ma bring her corpse to his body and destroy his soul. But they dap up and Mahito runs
out. What was it? Name 5 Nick Cannon songs?
Nobara had Yuji in the back like, and I swear to God, the show must be working with the curses too, because they really left this shot of Nobara holding her eye for 40 straight seconds talking about some, oh no, my eye is hurting. And they have the audacity, the gall, nigga, the nerve, immediately switch the scene to 2009. Let me say that
a
again.
Flashback, yeah.
Nigga, 2009. Like, bro, I hate when anime do this. Y'all ain't give a fuck about that bitch till she was dead. It's so sad. It's like when artists die and niggas go through their whole discography pretending they're hip. You did not know Takeoff in 2009, nigga. Like, bro, bro, the trope just gets me so.
Hold on. I don't know about 2009, but I'm from Atlanta. We knew about the Migos early in their career, all right? But I'm not gonna lie, Nipsey Hussle, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Dolph, I had heard Dolph, I liked a few songs, but I'm not gonna act like I was the biggest Dolph fan, bro. I will never do that, bro. If any artist that died, there's been artists who I heard their songs after they died and was like, what was up with me?
Man, like, I can't think of a single nigga who actually legitimately likes it, yet it continuously happens. Which one of y'all niggas is actually caring about a character after a proactive flashback? Like, bro, stop doing it. This shit stink. Like, how about, crazy idea, right? Y'all make me care about the characters before they die. Demon Slayer don't tell you anything about any character until they're already in hell, and I can begin to describe the amount of times Agami got killed doesn't. And this is just the tip. No Tiana, I can name 50 other shows. How many popular characters that you named that had a very short runtime but were immensely popular after they died? That's because when you kill off a character niggas like, they just gonna like them more. If you want to do a backstory after death, do it like Itachi. That flashback flipped everything we thought we knew about him on its head. These flashbacks just want to make me feel bad, nigga. I don't. Rest in peace.
That sound effect got me.
And when Yuji sees Nobara's corpse on the floor, this man breaks into straight tears. And I was watching this expecting a Orihime breakdown type scene with my man Yuji just lost in the sauce. But no. Because while he's crying, all you hear is the zooms of this nigga running. And he said,
opportunities, bro.
And hits a crit on this nigga. And he does this man Yuji so bad while talking the straight illest. And I love it. I love the speech he gives. It perfectly encapsulates the arc and the moment. The dried out colors in the animation really emphasizing the beatdown makes it so much harder to watch. And the fact that there's no music too, all you could hear is Mahito beating on Yuji's body. It's great, bro. Get these niggas at Mappa a Grammy. But
hey, look. That the Naruto versus Sasuke fight, I know y'all can be like, oh my God, this nigga. Bro, all I'm saying is, at the end of the fight, when they had expended like so much of their chakra, at a certain point, you just hear them hitting each other, bro. That is the rest of the fight for a while, and then the final clash. But before that, they were just throwing punches, bro. And no music, no sound I guess sound effects of them hitting each other, but nothing outside of that, bro. It was brutal. It's visceral. It's amazing.
Before Yuji's sent away, all you hear is,
tell him where you from.
Straight out of Compton. Another crazy ass nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas pull up, bro. The chain off, the fit iced.
Yeah.
Talking about some we the exception.
Mr. Put It On.
You niggas. And Toji reminds Yuji of the thing that helps any man out of depression: a bad bitch.
Light skin, bushy. Fuck.
Like seeing got her fat ass. She look like J-Lo.
I'm telling you, I never seen a nigga get up so quick. And here's where we get Todo and Yuji against Mahito. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this fight as much as other people. And it's not even because this fight is bad or anything. There's a lot of segments of this fight I really enjoy. This battle comes off more as basic fighting instead of the immense creativity that was just in Yuji versus Mahito. But there's still some great visual segments, fantastic moments like all three of them unlocking 120% of their potential, Mahito copying Gojo with this 0.2 second domain expansion, and Todo literally cutting his arm off so he doesn't become the Gorlock. This fight is still impeccable. It's not really one of my favorites, but it's
a good fight.
To the arc, especially with the Yuji finisher against Mahito's final form. Hit him with the and when it's all over, Yuji gives the same speech Mahito gave to him, and they play off each other fantastically, because Mahito is using that speech to instill despair inside Yuji, try to make him realize he's a little boy in a
Uno reverse.
And in this speech, Yuji's like, nigga, I know, I'm just doing what I have to do, and if I have to kill you again and again and again, nigga, I will gladly do so. Well, let's go home. It's over. This is one of Yuji's best moments. And Mahito gets to run in like the little bitch he is, only to lie at the feet of Ghetto. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like how this arc ends. Like, I don't know about y'all niggas, it just feels so messy. It feels like the Bleach Soul Society ending, but like, not as cool. Because literally 50 niggas spawn in, and then Ghetto's like, see you in the next arc. And yeah, that's it. It's literally a sauceless...
It's because Ghetto had plans, bruh.
...version of the Soul Society ending. It's damn near the same thing, but infinitely worse. Now, the ending of the arc may be disappointing, but the ending of the entire season... Hell no. Because it ends with Yuta staring at the viewer, talking about some, I will kill Yuji Itadori myself. I have a lot of things to say about Yuta, but I'm gonna save it for later. But for now, this is a fantastic cliffhanger to the arc. But in conclusion though, although I don't like this arc as much as I remember, it's still one of the best out, gorgeously animated, and definitely the strongest new gen arc I've read. This video took so damn long to make. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.
Look, I know in the beginning you said that you wasn't gonna do this again. But I will say, I appreciated the fuck out of it, bro. I appreciated how, for one, all the memes and like little clips that you threw in, the timing, amazing. The music selection, amazing, bro. And look, I know YouTube be hoeing you. So I know like at, what was it, 48? I know when they muted it, I know it was probably something clean in there, bro. That's the only thing I don't like about YouTube is just the copyright system is so strict. But for this whole thing, you went through the whole Shibuya arc. That's a lot to go through, bro. And hey, you killed it. And then again, I can tell that he appreciates manga. Because I mean, pulling up Yu, I don't know when you like last read Yu, but it's been a decade. That's no cap. A decade plus maybe since I read anything Yu, bro. But yeah, I respect it, big dog. I respect itself. I will say another thing that like I don't know if any other anime or manga has ever done it, but the idea of a black flash, right? Because we know Yuji is gifted, right? By the like what is it, the spark of black or whatever? He's gifted with that. But everybody else, when they kind of hit it, and it's like getting into the zone, right? As any athlete knows, when you get into the zone, you can't miss. If you miss, it don't matter that you miss because you're gonna shoot another one and hit, right? Your movements, everything is correct. And that is what a black flash is, bro. And I feel like there are so many things like in this world that can equate to that. Like, for content creators, when you put out a video and that video hit, it's a black flash, right? Because you might put out videos, I put out videos daily, right? And then, you know, there'll be those 1 or 2 videos that when I put it out, I look at it and it's going crazy. That's a black flash, bro. Or when you put out a song, like honestly, Sticky, I mean the whole album is amazing, but Sticky, Thought I Was Dead. There's so many good songs on there, but these are just ones to me that feel even. I like someone Saint Chroma, Darling I. Earthquake by Tyler, all those are black flashes, you know? Not like us. I mean, Kendrick, again, a sorcerer could be tough, but then there are these one or two like moves, or they hit a black flash, or an artist drops a song, and it elevates them just so much more than their normal songs do. That, and I haven't seen, or I can't think of another anime that has such, it almost feels like the black flash is random, but at the same time, I've not seen that kind of concept anywhere else. Like even Bankai isn't the same as a black flash, if that makes sense, bro. But look, I'm gonna end it here. If y'all enjoyed this as much as I did, bro, go ahead, hit Zephyr with the goodness, y'all. That's like, comment, subscribe, share, lock it in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit on with it. And if y'all enjoyed my reaction, please do the same for your boy. This has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I am signing out. Peace.